Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ire, and if you could tell by the title of this topic, we're going to be talking about women empowerment, and I love success stories. And if you remember, this is my sister, even though she's not my biological sister, but she's my sister from another mother, and we've been through a lot. And we know when you've hit rock bottom and you're climbing all your way to the top. So it's a very interesting story of how we met, and we're going to be shedding some light. So this is Afyong. Hi, my Akwa Ibom sister. Okay, so the day we actually met at a job interview, right? So it was one of those days that I didn't want to go. Those kind of, when you are going for a job interview, you already know that you're just wasting your time. But my husband actually tried to motivate me to go for this job interview. But in my heart of it, I knew that it was just a waste of my time. So I grudgingly woke up that morning, drove myself to the interview, because I actually didn't look in details about the job description. But it was when I was even going, I actually saw it was a marketing job. I wanted to turn back, but I just said, oh, let me just tick the box. I said, okay, I went there, and they didn't give me, not that because I didn't want to, because I just didn't even want to go for that job. So ironically, a lot of people have been there early. I was already late for the interview. So funny enough, I sat exactly beside her. So I remember then, what can you take the for them? What?
The thing is, when you arrived at the job interview, please, you need to write your name. So you didn't have a pen.
Yes.
You asked me for a pen, and I gave you
okay.
pen, yeah.
Okay, and from there, I think we just started talking. Oh, how is the situation of the country? I remember that was when we asked, how is the situation of the country? Oh, she now said, I think she just got back then, right? Yeah, she just got back. So she had a lot of ideas, because I studied outside the country and she also studied. So we kind of bonded from there. In fact, to the point that some of the people that came for the time, you guys known each other for a long time, because we're all talking. We're like, oh, she's going to do. So we're talking about the countries we've been through and all the things that we went through outside the country. And now facing.
There's one story I will not forget, how I think one of your Australian friends were saying that they want to tour around Africa with a bicycle.
With a bicycle. I was like, that's so true. Yeah, that was. I tell you, they were so adventurous. They were like, you want to? I'm like, I have many goals, but bicycle. Yeah,
with a bicycle.
For John, we still have this. So we bonded from there. Then afterwards, I think she went back to Port Harcourt that time. Then she now I think then she was still deciding whether she would stay in Abuja or not.
Yeah, because I was trying to sort my NYC. I was either going to be in Abuja, but I wanted it to be in Abuja. I felt like I've gotten used to the place and all. Okay, so I think the interesting part was, one of the things that really brought us together was the fact that you wanted to do this YouTube video. And I was kind of motivating. He was like, yes,
me.
Go ahead for the YouTube video. You're like, I don't have time. I said, don't worry. As long as, how would I even say it? So I'm like, as it's going, keep putting things together. Yeah,
so, because I'm so passionate about YouTube video, even though my job has been very demanding, because for some of you don't know, I have a 9-to-5, and it has been very demanding. So to cut the long story short, so we have been like grinding together. There are times we cry together.
People fall.
Dramatic crying.
Yeah, we've had misunderstanding too.
Okay, yeah, we had misunderstanding, but to me it was a very minute misunderstanding.
Because we're all going through stuff. When we say external factor that made us have, because
was external factors were affecting us at some point. So and then I had a very shitty job then.
You had a shitty job. Yeah. That was one. And then
sorry, excuse our language. I had a terrible boss then.
Yeah.
The job was okay for a start, but I had a terrible boss who was very, very funny. So, and from there, I remember, because then when I knew I was going to leave that job, and I remember how I would come home crying. Imagine you leave the house happy, come back home crying. Like I said, the job was just sucking all the happiness.
I remember the time where, I think she didn't want to go to job. Like,
I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to go to work.
It was like she didn't want to go to
when I was done then. And she was looking for a job. And
no, the thing is that I was working at that time.
Okay, yeah, she was working. Yes. But you're doing your NYSC.
Yeah. So my NYSC, I was trying to balance my NYSC and the other job that I had. And to be honest with you, it wasn't. Yeah, so we've been through like a lot. Like I had a job that was terrible. She had a job that wasn't paying us so well, and it was very far. It was like a journey. It was very far. So back. It was that time we were just always supporting each other mentally, even spiritually, then praying. Then we also had, that one is not today's video, but we had a lot of family drama. If you are looking for drama, family drama, then look no further. We have family drama, like a lot of family drama that I think they can even start a series. No, I mean, Game of Thrones kind of reality show,
a reality show drama. Like we both have a lot. We had a lot of similarity that made us. We had like parents, families, a lot of drama that is not even, you can't even unpack it in a whole channel, and so that even made us even understand each other more, because we had similar things that we're going through. And
I think one of the things that we were not pretending towards each other. Like we open up and tell us, oh, this is what we're going through, and then we also listen to each other's contribution, like, oh, this is what you should do. Because I remember, like, in times where I used to, like, I'll be crying, and you come in, I'm like, what happened? I'm like, this is what is going on. How can I? You not let's pray, and then when I'm praying, I start talking. He said, don't worry. And when you advise me, my
own starts. That's the mean that I'm the counselor. When my own starts, so I said, don't worry, you got this. You cannot do this.
Then issue. A few days later,
my own will not start. Then I'll be the one crying, and she's not the
one. But so far so good. Like the journey has been amazing, and I think one of the things I actually got to learn is that family, at some point, God has given us our family, and we can't like throw the
we have the family that God gave us,
but there's sometimes where God puts people
to be like a family.
In that. For example, when I came to Abuja,
she had nobody.
I had nobody. I mean, I do have family, but like we were not close, and so like, I couldn't confide. There's some people you can't confide in. So the way we met and how we met, I did right time, because I mean, if you didn't adhere to your husband's go for the job, I don't think we would have because apparently we didn't even have the job. What we got,
like God just made arrangements for you people to meet. Like, you didn't even get the job. Nobody got like, God forbid. In fact, I think everybody got the job. So
apart from because everyone we called, everyone we met, even that guy too was also working for. It
was like you all, it was like a kind of job interview that you were all employed. It was just like go bring somebody kind of.
But us we did.
Well, like we got a lot of magic. God forbid. Like, another thing that interesting happened. I didn't even mention. So after I knew the kind of shitty job, or let me use another language, kind of terrible job that I didn't want to do. Not job is terrible. It wasn't a job for me, so to speak. I was driving home angry with myself for going there. She now started her own. Because normally if I was up by myself, I would have been praying to God. I said, God, open doors for me. Let me know what's your will for me. But she started talking. Oh, I just came back from Akwa Ibom. I just came on the plane. I remember I said, I wish I could put a phone in her mouth. It's not the time.
I was there to change the atmosphere.
And we're both heading towards the same area.
Because I mean, you had this person that probably be going to some place.
Yeah, she looks like very boxed up. I just go back there. So I was like, I just not going to my area.
As if your area is what? This will be like.
I'm like, she's not going to.
No.
So I was like, she's not going to my side. But she just started talking. It's like,
I mean,
but when she now, for funny enough, something happened when I dropped that off. I don't know why, but I just kept on looking back. I don't know why. I just felt like I felt connected to her somehow, even though like I didn't really know her like in detail in person. I just felt this connection, but in my mind I was like,
this girl has, let me have my
peace of mind. That was how I was feeling.
I was super pleased a lot.
She was super very. She's still